shoulder pads.
Run it back, watch your back. You think I want it cream, but I like it black. By the act, run it back. You see how I act, nothing I lack. Feel it like a fatal heart attack. I'd die for that. I don't stress about it, I think less without it. I'ma cut out anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high-key, running back, let me have it back. I'ma cut out anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high-key.
Yes, like that, like that, like that. Solo might be right back, right back, right back. Oh yes, like that, like that, like that. I told her I might be right back, right back, right back.
Run it back, run it back. Told him put the money in the bag, double that. Run it back, run it back. Told him put the money in the bag, double that, double that.
Run it back.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Washington Commanders. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway from FedEx Field.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Dotson in motion right. Here's Gibson to start the drive.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brissett going to move him around here. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He may go down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson,
69 yards.
And the Commanders go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off play action. Allen.
That pass complete to Deontay Hardy.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, Allen.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
That's good for 28 yards.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 35-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
And that is caught. It's Davis. Touchdown, Bills.
Gabriel Davis
from 21 yards away.
And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. First down, Brissett. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. He's across midfield. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 75 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Sly on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw, it's Allen. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
The call. It looked like the right time to dive the running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Allen. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Allen.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Caught right side, Davis.
14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Robinson up the middle.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Tackled on the play by Kyer Elam. After one, it's 13-6.
Commanders 13, Bills 6.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Brissett. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Brissett now. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 6 yards left on 2nd down.
At the 15-yard line.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. They just get the play off. Now Brissett. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Von Miller able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. That's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Joey Sly on for the Commanders field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Allen to throw it. Open man, complete downfield to Davis. Still going inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. A 1st down throw for Brissett. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's good for Washington.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happening after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game.
And all the way home for Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 76 yards.
And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will tie things up at 13. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change their mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Brissett now on second down. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Samuel in motion. They'll run with Gibson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Dotson in motion right. From the gun, here's Brissett. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Brissett going to move him around here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
And here's Allen. That pass is caught by Hardy. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Allen off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Allen. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and 11. Now Brissett. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
On third down, Brissett completes it to Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Dotson in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, here's Gibson again. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And McLaurin, the motion man right. First down, Brissett. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And the question now, can they get closer on third down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. Brissett sets to throw it. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Sly able to put this one through, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. Here comes second down. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin.
Yeah. First off, my name Toe, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fufu. Grew up wearing platinum fubu on the Southwest eating fufu. And the hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped at all these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broke and barely eat. I should've bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way, way, way up. Long ways from the days I evade valet stores. Couldn't pay nowadays. All the cake I make us is enough to buy about 100 trucks from Mercedes. I resage Chukwueze, then my babies. Label hit be trying to sway me, pay me. Wrote the game 2020, you can see it plainly. Can't nobody play me. I kill everything innately. At the helm of the mothership with drip, you can see me leaking. Shh, be quiet, a real speaking. Voice of God, every word I jot, feel the spirit breathing. Best new waters, but the way I cook, very seasoned. Everything around me moving, like bachata. Usher told me do it my way, Frank Sinatra. Been a shotter, been locked in with my katas. Now I got them raving how I'm big on lines. Hello, Denata. Sheesh. On God, I'm a dog, bro. Need a clergy collar, dodging fleas from you, dog. Adversely, I affect a demon with this God flow. Then put out my queen and yell out bravo. Yeah, we on baby number quattro. Yeah, my whole crib look like an art show. Yeah, pockets on avocado. I'm like a bird, let me fly away. Nelly Furtado, bye.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Cincinnati. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Ready? 11 MT, 11 MT, 11.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage. Here's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. A good pickup there at 22.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Gotta go.
Burrow on play action. He'll buy some time right. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Open man is Chase, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So the coach putting the blitz on. And remember, that coach, former defender in this league. He loves this.
Yeah, they love to see it happen because I think they just have that flashback about when they were playing, right? That's what we were taught. That's what we did. And they use that same impact with their own teams and do the same type of teaching.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. Brissett going to move him around here. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now they'll shift things around. Once more, Gibson. And he'll work down inside the 45. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Brissett. That is incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Throwing, Brissett. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there. And that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll motion McLaurin left. Brissett to throw for it on 4th. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about it. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team, because now your defense has to make that stand up.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he is going to have a Bengals
Broncos first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
11, 11, 11, 11.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's going to go up top again. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And the Commanders are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A first down throw for Brissett. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And they're going to motion Dotson to the left. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. We're scoreless after 1. The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Samuel going to go in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Brissett going to move him around here.
First down, Washington.
They'll go again with Gibson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Brissett's throw taken in by Samuel. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. A give up the middle to Gibson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Gibson here running out of the gun. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it. They'll motion McLaurin left. Now Brissett on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Bengals will get the football back. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
1-1, ready?
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
11.
Burrow will throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. This is intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A handoff for Gibson. And down he'll go at the 25. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll try to throw now. Brissett. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their 1st sack of the contest.
To throw is Brissett. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
11.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Higgins. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So no scoring in our 1st half. What will the 2nd half bring as we are now back underway? From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, a scoreless 1st half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have 1 half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
Brissett going to move him around here. A carry for Gibson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And they're going to speed things up here. Gibson again. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 39-yard line.
And here's a give to Gibson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now Gibson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll motion McLaurin left. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Brissett. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Brissett. And this will be incomplete.
The offenses are always trying to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only get to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
In motion comes the tight end left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taylor now returning it. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going.
11 mighty.
The slot man in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. A third down now, and those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. This pass complete to Higgins. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. He may go. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. Well, now how about this return? And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And, Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down and 7. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Sliding out of the pocket. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Brissett sets to throw it. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And quickly they get to the line.
Brissett going to move him around here.
And the Washington first down.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
The tackle made by B.J. Hill. A gain of 4.
Now Brissett.
And 6.
That one is slants in the corner. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. They'll run with Gibson. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Brissett. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Brissett now. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well. And it blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, Brissett. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18.
First down, Commanders.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Every yard they gain getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and blow up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr.
Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man, then black is seasoned with my patterns. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome, just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm a